Welcome to the latest edition of the NFL Draft Geek Film Room. I'm Brian Johannes, and on today's episode, I'm going to take a look at UTEP guard Will Hernandez, a guy that's got a lot of fans in the NFL draft community, mostly because he's such a mauler as a guard and in a deep interior offensive line class. He's definitely one of the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through several different plays of his, kind of highlighting what he can do in the NFL. All right, so the big thing about Hernandez is his strength. There's plenty of clips out there of him just mauling defenders. In this clip, what I'm going to show you is he's right here at the left guard. He plays the left guard position for UTEP. We're looking at, I forgot to mention this, a 6'2", 348-pound left guard. Uses this, he's not got great height, but he uses his leverage and he uses that size to really be powerful at the point of attack. And on this clip, he's going to take on this defensive end in Oklahoma's 3-4 defense. He's going to engage him, steer him a bit, so he, not like he's driving him off the ball and moving him, but he's going to steer him enough that he can get his hips around, seal him off for a long run. So as we see here, and there's going to be a clip after this that shows it a little bit better. He's able to engage him, turn him a little bit, seal him off, and then another thing is he's able to hold that block. As we see here from this clip, from the end zone view, he's going to take on the defensive end. I know he's got an advantage since he's shading him. He's in that gap, so he doesn't have to take him up head on and then turn him. But as you see here, once it gets started, he's able to engage him, turn him enough that he gets that seal, and look at the running lane that he helps create. It's not the hardest block in the world. I get that. But the fact that he's able to engage with him, turn him, and then he's able to just maintain that block. That's one thing I really liked about Will Hernandez. He doesn't let blocks slip. He's got such strong hands and such strong upper body that once he locks into you, you're done. All right. The next clip I'm going to look at, and the clips after this, deal with him in pass protection because, to be honest, and I could show more clips of him run blocking, he's a good run blocker. Everybody knows that. I mean, if you're new, you don't know who Will Hernandez is, he's a really good run blocker. The big questions that some people have is his pass blocking, and that's kind of what I'm going to highlight, is how well he is and how underrated he is in that aspect. So here we are. He's right here along the left-hand side. And let me just back up just a second. Okay, so here he is on the left side, and as he's going, he's able to, the thing I like about this clip, and I'm going to slow it down once more to explain it better, is he's going to be able to reach out. This defensive tackle lining up, about head up on him, is going to slant outside. He's able to extend out with his hand to grab a hold of the defensive tackle, to be able to get his hands on him, and then he's able to lock in and then slide with him lateral. So as you see here, hand out, engage with them, and then he's able to redirect back inside. Okay. Another example of him being able to do that, we have right here. Okay. Oops, a little too quick. Let's just let this play go out. Okay, so he's right here. He's going to be able to come out and then react to the defender coming in. And we'll see another clip from the end zone that shows it a little bit better. Okay, so as we see here, they're going to do kind of like a little bit of a loop between the tackles. And so he's coming out after this defensive tackle to go down with him. He sees this, he recognizes that right away, and he's able, and yes, the center's right there, but he's able to come, and he's in position to block him. That helped their quarterback have a little bit extra time to make that throw, at least from his two, the guys that he was blocking. One of the last clips I'm going to show you is right here. So he's right here on the left-hand side. And this is a clip that's going to, show the end zone view once again. But he's able to recover with that defender making a move and redirect. So as we see here, coming back outside, recovers, cuts off that defender to prevent the pressure. So here we are once again. He's coming out, redirects, recovers, and is able to get his hands on and square up that defender to, shut him down. So, a team that wants to run the ball and is a more run-oriented team is really going to love Will Hernandez. But he's going to hold up better in pass protection than I think some think. I know that was one of my little bit of concerns after watching him this summer was how well is he going to be in the pass game? Does he have the foot quickness and the lateral agility to do so? And as we see in these clips, he does. He has that lateral agility. He doesn't need a ton. He doesn't need to be a left tackle type lateral agility, but he's able to make those quick bursts to his sides to cut off defenders. He's got good balance. You never see him on the ground. He's always standing up. He's always playing with good leverage. Okay, and this last clip that I'm going to show you, I love this out of interior offensive lineman. I love that feistiness. I love that aggression and, wanting to just pound your opponent into the ground. That's what I like in offensive linemen. And here's Will Hernandez definitely do that. He's going to match up with this defensive tackle in the pass game. And not only does he show his strength, look at here, he just basically holds him with one hand. But he doesn't quit. He doesn't give up on the block. The ball's, he's going to play to the whistle, and he just keeps blocking and blocking, and it makes this defender so mad that he throws a punch right there and gets a personal foul call. All because Will Hernandez just shut him down and wouldn't let up until the play was over. So that's definitely something I really like in offensive guards. I want those nasty guys. I want those guys that are just going to pound on you, wear you down, and then, for lack of a better term, piss you off. So, you're frustrated in that. So I like Will Hernandez. Right now, he's my 4th rated guard, and that shouldn't be that's not a knock because this guard class is so deep. You got Quentin Nelson, the number 1 overall guard in this class. He's my 3rd rated player. You've got a guy like Isaiah Wynn, who I'm super high on. He's a top 10 prospect for me. And then Braden Smith and Will Hernandez are basically tied for that 3rd and 4th place spot. The reason why I have Braden Smith higher is I like his size a little bit better, and he's a better athlete. And so that's kind of why I like him. I think he's more scheme transcendent than Hernandez. Hernandez is probably going to be best suited for a man blocking scheme. I think he can play in a zone scheme, but he's best suited in that man scheme where he can just line up on guys and just mash on them. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at draft_Brian, and make sure you're hitting up NFLDraftGeek.com for all your draft needs. With the draft soon, you got to hit it up. Thanks for watching.